getting worse. Our exploratory diving bell in the Earth gave the mummy is here in Perry.
Wong and his assistant, Mary Nelson, have managed
All the computers indicate that whatever caused it came from somewhere in the Pacific.
We'll start searching that area immediately.
Ohayou gozaimashita! Konnichiwa, itokanbawa, watashi no name Mark desu. Irashaimase.
Or in other words, greetings and salutations, Ledge Lords, ladies, and gender fluid friends of any persuasion. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to Gamers Ledge. I'm one of your hosts, Mark, and joining us today in the Discord is Elecrodad.
Hello.
Also joining us is Shank the Noob.
Greetings.
And maybe a Dan?
Hey.
Yay! And is Tom in here too?
No.
Okay.
No.
Hi, Tom. Thank you for the lurk. So let me tell you about last night. If you didn't get a chance to watch the stream, I have been tooling this Urza's deck. And the last bunch of changes I made were real bad. I apparently way max curved everything out the wrong way. So I was just sitting there for multiple turns and couldn't do anything. This time, I got bored win state by turn 5. Mm-hmm. Now, I didn't start attacking anybody because I wanted to let them build their stuff and see their deck and play out, etc. And the way it ended was pretty epic, actually. Because all my stuff had flying and menace and vigilance and trample and haste and all this good stuff. And I threw, I think, 3 26/26s at Jimmy Julius and 3 5/5s, all of them with menace and everything. Mm-hmm. And he had 12 creatures on the board, I think, and he pulled his Akroma's Wrath, which gave all of his stuff flying and first strike and all this stuff too, and lifelink and double strike, where my stuff only had first strike. So it was interesting because I managed to do enough damage to him to still kill him after the double lifelink. But it was a really interesting end to the match. But yes, I'm playing. What do you want me? You tell me what you want me to play, Daniel.
I've said before, Mark, it doesn't make a difference. It's not the deck you play. If we bought you a brand new commander deck and handed it to you 5 minutes after everyone else is playing, so you're playing a turn late, you're still going to, you may not win, but you're still going to perform really, really well.
Unless it was like the last time that the two of us played together, in which case we'll both horribly die quickly.
Yeah, that... We have had some really good... It would seem that when you have bad draws, I have bad draws.
I will say that yesterday's game was a first turn Soul Ring into whatever the 2 cost is that you can tap for 1 also.
So what? That's an awesome opening hand.
Yeah, it was.
But,
I top decked into the Soul Ring too.
What is your turn 5 win con?
Enough creatures to do 40 points of damage.
Oh yeah, okay. I have not done that with any of my decks, and that includes charging my lasers. I think the fastest I've won charging my lasers was turn 12.
Yeah, everything fell into place yesterday. I had artifact lands for the first 3 turns, and then I also had the Soul Ring, the Mana Rock, and my third turn play was a new guy that I added to my deck that copies artifacts. Mm-hmm. So I copied my Soul Ring. Mm-hmm. And then was able, I think on turn 4 to put down a Chromos Memorial, which is the 9 or 7 drop that gives everything first strike, haste, flight, all that type of stuff. And then I got my commander out, and by turn 5, I had enough. By copying my the constructs on other people's turns with the wizard, I was able to get enough artifacts into play that I had enough damage to kill one of them.
It's funny because I think the best way to explain it to folks who aren't in the know is that, like, Shank and I, because I'd say Crow is still relatively new, Shank is still pretty new too, but we see a car, right, a classic car, and we're like, okay, cool, this is a classic car, let's add some modern twists to it, let's change up the radio so we actually get stations, because a cherry radio from that era doesn't pick up the stations we want even there, right? Not even talking Sirius radio. We're going to upgrade the radio, we're going to put better tires on it, we're going to make sure that it runs well, and while we're adding things to it, it still... We are reaching the ends of our knowledge base and making that car drivable for an everyday driver. Mark, he's the same car, and while we're thinking, how do I make this drivable? Mark is thinking, how do I make this win NASCAR?
Yes.
But to be fair,
he's not doing it on purpose. It's just he's still, when you bring your souped up 65 Chevy to the race that we're all having for fun, yours is ready for NASCAR.
Well,
and ours is ready to drive to work 5 times a day safely.
Well, the funny part there is that analogy is only correct if I upgrade the car and do the repair work to add the new things 3 to 5 times to where I've added the wrong parts in the wrong amounts. Which is exactly
also have the knowledge of how to race cars.
Right.
Yeah. So you're not wrong, but by the time we are all sitting down ready for a race, you've already done that work and made those mistakes.
That's true. I mean, I understand I'm not saying that's true to be like, hey, yay me. I'm just saying I understand where you're going with the analogy.
And I'm not trying to throw shade. I'm not trying to say that I don't even think you do it on purpose.
No.
But that is how you are approaching the problem, how you are approaching the deck. And I think the rest of us don't have as much experience with racing or NASCAR,
right,
or engines, or...
I have 0 experience with NASCAR, just FYI. I don't enjoy watching cars turn left 500 times. Well, actually, it'd be 1,000 times. But,
and the only reason I said NASCAR versus like a drag race is because these games end up being a lot more like NASCAR.
Yeah.
With each of our rounds getting further and further behind Mark.
And Jimmy Julius last night was like, oh, your deck, I'm never going to catch up to it. I'm like, no. This was one hand, right? I have to play this 20 times to make sure that it's consistent like that, because I can almost guarantee you it's not. I just got a really good set of pulls last night to help get me where I was wanting to go.
Mm-hmm.
And the more we play, the more you guys are going to see that you can get from A to B in a different way.
To your point, almost every single deck I have seen come across these screens has that capability.
Oh, and we should clear something.
Pull all the right cards, and you know how to play these cards because you practice with them, almost all of these decks have that ability. I have seen 1 or 2 that I don't recognize a lot of the cards for, like the frogs or the werewolves. And the werewolves, I've watched a lot of videos so I could help him out with suggestions when we play.
Mm-hmm.
And his, if he's Ken's, if
Yeah.
he's aggressive with his attacking, and we have some off rotates so that we don't have good blockers early, he could
take out
really
one
take
of
a
us.
bite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, Dan,
Yeah.
a couple days removed, what did you think of Shank's deck?
So I'd message. Are you here, Shank?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't like talking about you behind your back. Which is why I don't do it. I like. It is a complicated answer, and here's why. I
You're not
don't
gonna
like.
hurt my feelings.
I don't like the deck because I don't like lockdown decks. I am a friendly, non-competitive person, which is why I don't play the decks that I consider more competitive in my box. That, to me, is a very competitive level deck in that it was doing the thing the first time he sat down to play with it.
Yeah.
Right? If you, Shank, had played that deck 5, 6, 7 times, and so you knew what these cards were, and you knew the order to play them, and you knew, I have a feeling it would have been so much worse, like for us, because the way that deck played in the, I'm gonna say 30 cards that passed through your hand. I mean, you were
stopping everything. I loved it.
I was playing one of my favorite decks, which is one of my worst decks. Like, it's not a very good deck, which is the zombie deck. And you were locking me out, and you weren't even using that graveyard shield.
Right.
The one you remember?
Oh, ground seal.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't even use that, but I'm sure it's in there. But
It's not actually. That is a black and white deck.
that surprises me a little bit. But so what I would say is I think it's a very good deck for competitive play. If Mark sits down with his elves, if I sit down with Eldrazi or lasers.
That's why I said the first time that I wanted to play it, I wanted it against Mark, Dark, and you.
Yep.
Yeah, I just want you to know that I loved it. It made you the target immediately.
Yep.
Because we had to stop the control issues.
And I hate to say this, but it's gonna make you the target.
It's gonna make you the target.
Of course.
If I know you're playing that deck, I'm gonna have to target you a lot more because.
Yeah. But as long as you understand that, I think it's a great deck.
I think it's really well built for what it does.
I was really you were consistent with it from the get-go. And that's the thing that I was really
so powerful were the small drops.
Yep.
You were playing cards that were like 2 and 3 costs that locked down the freaking board, which is ridiculous to me.
So apparently those in Magic parlance are called hate bears.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is, again, they did the thing. So it was one of those decks that when I first looked through it, I was like, okay, hold on just a second.
Crow, the link is in the MTG discussion.
And Jimmy Julius.
And Jimmy Julius.
I had no specific desire to like target any of the decks that are being brought to the table.
Oh no, I didn't think you did. Yeah, I didn't think you were.
When I saw there's a couple of cards, Mark, actually hang on, let me pull the deck out.
See, when I target somebody, I tell them. Like when I changed it to have the Vandal Blast, when I changed I don't remember which deck it is I have the Vandal Blast in. I think it's Dragons, or I'm pretty sure it's Dragons. Like I told Jimmy Julius, I added a couple tech cards just for your meta.
Oh, when Crow was playing, Crow does play his Dragon deck or his Goad deck a bit, but that was the whole reason I made Master Multiplied, was to combat Goad. And I only played it the once, and I may not play it again. But that was the only reason I made that deck, was because I don't like Goad, because I don't like decks that make me do something I don't want to do.
Right. I gotta find this card. There's a couple of them.
But what I was saying yesterday, Shank, about it not being what I'm used to with a politics deck, I've played in-person games with strangers, and I've had them bring what I see online as politic decks, and they're almost like a group hug with contracts.
Right.
Yeah.
If you don't attack me, then I won't do this.
Yours. I've also played decks like yours, and they first started crap out of me, but a lot of people call those prison yard.
Oh.
And it's because there's a lot of rules you don't get a choice in, and
you're a little bitch.
And everyone has to play by those rules. There's no choice.
Everybody else is bitch.
When I saw this one, I immediately thought of Jimmy Julius and his monstrous constructs. This is a creature that costs 1 white, 1 colorless, and its text simply says, all artifacts have at the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice this artifact unless you pay 1. And that's all artifacts.
Tell the foe 2, I have some anti-hydration for you. Thank you for that very much. This episode of Magic the Gathering is sponsored by Barks Root Beer. Barks, it has bite.
But we still don't have our sponsorship.
No sponsorship. I just like Barks.
We wait patiently. Great Kabuna.
Yes. I'm Mac Daddy. What's going on? Welcome in. How are you doing?
That strict Proctor card was...
Tell the foe 2, welcome in.
That thing's pretty insane. The other one that's it's a big deal right now, I guess, in several decks, the Deep Gnome Terramancer. It has flash and a keyword Mold Earth. Whenever one or more lands enter the battlefield under an opponent's control without being played, you may search your library for a plains card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, and shuffle. Do this only once each turn.
That's pretty good.
In McDaddy, good news.
You have good news? What? Oh, you're at work? Chilling. Nice. What's the good news? And yes, Toe the Foe, I love me root beer. But I actually only like Barks.
Iron Matt Duck. I'm McDaddy.
I'm McDaddy, yeah.
I'm McDaddy. I'm just shaking it all up.
Mrs. Darkraiser, welcome in. Hello, friend. You want to play Magic with us tonight? I think Jimmy... You're going to set the first game out?
Yeah.
Mrs. Darkraiser, you want to bring your frogs?
So here's another card in this deck, Mark. Painful Quandary.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever an opponent casts a spell, that player loses 5 life unless they discard a card.
Yep.
McDaddy, I've been throwing together some cards around the house in a more casual like days, so I can inevitably join you in Mark.
This was the other one.
Glad to hear it, I'm McDaddy.
I'm McDaddy. Yeah, if you're ready, we got a slot, so you can jump in.
Ghost
what is this one?
Why all are addicted to
or Ghost, you can join us if you want to.
I'm McDaddy's at work.
Oh yeah, I'm McDaddy's at work. You're right. I forgot he said that. Ghost, if you want to join us, you're more than welcome to.
So what Daniel was saying earlier, this card is called Authority of the Consuls.
Mm-hmm.
It costs 1 white.
Yep.
Creatures your opponents control enter the battlefield tapped. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, you gain 1 life. And the flavor text is what applies to Daniel's comment earlier. Citizens are free to do as they wish, within the confines of the consulate's laws.
Mm-hmm. Mrs. Darkraiser, no worries. One day we will get you in here.
Ghosty. I do like to.
And no worries, Ghosty. That's just fine.
Thanks, though.
We play with 3. And now Tom's in here. Hi, Tom.
Good talk.
I hope you're having a great day. All right, I'm rolling my D20 to see who goes first.
I don't even know what deck I'm
Hi, I
playing.
am Muted Oren.
Oh, you don't know what deck you're gonna play?
Is it just the three of us?
Mark was ready to start
Yeah.
playing Magic like 3 hours ago. Apparently,
It's just been
Mrs. Dark
a
Razor.
day.
Gotta catch an early one sometime.
I still gotta
boy.
make dinner. Jesus.
It's I
Is this one of those things you have to say diplomatically?
yes. I have been learning what it means when a bunch of engineers run a company.
With 3 win cons.
Oh,
Certain things get neglected.
Well, it's not neglected if you don't know it in the first place, right? And so it's through not necessarily anybody's fault, but the idea is that if one of us knows better, then we should fix the issues. But if they don't,
the only one that knows better.
I'm the only one that knows better. So it's a case now where that the issues are starting to be identified. I know how to fix them as well, which is part of the problem, in that suddenly I'm doing a bunch of
Mrs.
stuff that I'm not.
Bunch of people who all think they know.
So that's the nice thing, Mrs. Dark Razor, is that's not the case. They have great social skills. But yes, it's a case where I'm going to have to go do some fixing. And I'm probably actually going to have to jump on a plane here shortly, and I don't know when. So that may screw up the schedule.
Mrs. Dark Razor. That's rare.
It is
I
rare.
work for many engineering firms. I know what you mean.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to have to jump on a plane most likely here. I don't know when. It's all fluid right now. So, but I'm hoping sooner rather than later, because this informs a lot of different things. So, yeah. Yeah. So last night I was in
G-Boys. Ooh, boy.
Did you see G-Boys in here? Where?
No, G-Boys asked me if I would play Bloodborne or Elden Ring with him so that we could record some content for a project
nice.
that he wants to work on.
Yeah.
And I told him, that's cool. So last week, we were supposed to meet Saturday. Something happened. He was indisposed, couldn't make it. That's fine. Right? But then he was like, okay, this Saturday. I was like, all right, cool. So I put it in my schedule. And he's like, all right, man, I'll be there Saturday. He messaged me this morning. I was like, cool, man, I can't wait for Saturday. And he just messaged me and he's like, hey, Shank, are you free tomorrow instead?
It's probably because his work changed stuff on him.
It could be. I'm being facetious.
Actually, I need to show you guys. He just passed 1,000. And
nice.
Oh, right on. Okay.
His mods came to me and said, "Hey, would you record something? Then we're getting this from a bunch of, the streamers in his community that are friends of his. Would you record something?" Yeah, for G-Boys. And they surprised him with it and played it, and he actually teared up and stuff. But I wanted to show you the one that I made for him.
Set my thing up here so
Just need to remember where I put it. Because we were originally going to restream his stream on our stream when they did it, but he was supposed to start at 4 p.m. and then didn't end up starting till 3 or 4 hours later. Apparently because of work stuff. So,
okay.
Let me see. This is in capture file.
So, Mark.
Yes.
I found something on Enshrouded's website.
Okay.
About the save files. There's a file per game world. Character save games will not be stored on the server end. Character progression is stored only on clients. The world progression is stored on the dedicated server. So I think what that means is if people kill bosses and unlock NPCs on the world on your server, that's unlocked forever for that server.
I just want.
So we wouldn't want to progress without you on your server because it would give you stuff that you didn't have to do.
Okay.
I'm sure there's gonna be mods for that.
It sounds like it's kind of like playing Remnant 2.
When is that out?
The 24th, so Wednesday at 9 p.m. I think.
Okay.
Okay, let me capture this real quick.
Is it on Steam?
It is on Steam. Yes.
Yeah, there's probably gonna be mods that let you modify that.
Okay, so here's the video I
Especially
ended
if they're making client and save data, then yeah, you're probably going to be able to mod stuff.
Here's the
So anything that's character specific is saved to each person's computer.
Right.
okay, so here's the
You mod your own stuff.
here's the video that I made for G-Boys. If you're not watching the stream, you'll have to watch the stream to see it. So I'm going to mute for a second and play it.
I'm unmuting. All right,
Hi,
so now I can
G-Boys.
hear.
I just wanted to wish you congratulations on hitting 1,000 followers. And to think all that time ago that we met, you liked Starbucks and now you finally converted over to Dunkin's. Congratulations on 2 major milestones. That's what I.
Oh God, I love it, Dan.
That's what I made him.
That's great.
That's really funny. That's cute. Alexa, set volume 6.
I just liked it because nobody else did any production work, so worked for me. Okay. Oh, you figured out what you're doing? Oh God. All right. Well,
I did play against your
Pantlaza deck.
artifact deck before.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, so that's why I know what I'm playing against.
Okay. And it may not work tonight, right? That was last night, and that was one hand. So we'll see how it goes.
Well, and I've only played this deck once,
Right.
so I don't even know what most of the cards are.
Yeah, but you still massacred us last time, if I remember right.
I have actually had of the 40 games we've gotten in,
Yes.
probably a third of them I've won. I was thinking about it the other day.
Which is good.
Yeah. That's really, really good for me.
And
Way
I will play
higher.
my probably get second place deck / only deck that's even marginally competitive that I own.
If Mark plays the group hug deck and you play your Delving Through Dungeons deck and I play 5 Doctors, I think I think that would be a fun game.
I'm fine to do that. Okay, so we got to roll to see who goes first. Let's do this.
I got 12.
That is the wrong thing. I need to roll the dice.
Ghost Toasty. For people who re-getting into
I
Commander
rolled a
and
19.
always meet up with the same folks, I cannot recommend a customized pre-con league enough. ITS crazy fun.
And I rolled a
Of
15.
course.
Okay. Just deciding what I want to do this. So that's obviously not right. Oh, that's interesting. I could do that later. I don't need that right now, so I'm good. All right, I'll play. Let's see. I will untap. Sorry, go big screen. Untap, upkeep, draw. As it so clearly says in chat. I will play an island, and I will be done.
Okay, draw a card.
So I've decided what I'm going to do from a production standpoint, since Magic is probably here to stay. Is I'm going to have like sound effects for when commanders come in. I'm going to have some other cues and stuff.
Nice.
Would you like me to record any of that for you?
Whatever you want.
Okay.
I'm never going to say no.
I'm done. Go ahead, Crow.
All right. In the draw.
I'll try to start working on that.
Ghosty says, for people who are getting into Commander and always meet up with the same folks, I cannot recommend a customized pre-con league enough. It's crazy fun. Well, that's mostly what we do now anyways. There are a couple of us that have like original decks, but most all of them are just modified pre-cons.
And I will play a swamp, and that is my turn.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. Oh my god, I'm gonna get accused of cheating.
Soul Ring.
No. Planes. Tap for an Esper Sentinel.
Absolutely cheating.
Yeah, we'll wait till you see what next turns is. Esper Sentinel, if you're not familiar with it, it's a 1/1 artifact creature, human soldier. Whenever an opponent casts their first non-creature spell each turn, draw a card unless that player pays one where
Cheater.
oh well it's X where X is Esper Sentinel's power. Right now it's 1.
Pretty baller.
And that was turn 2 actually.
Yeah.
And I'm done.
McDaddy. It is very good.
It is very good.
Meep the bunny. Meep meep. Hello, everybody.
Meep meep.
Hi Meep, how are you doing? Welcome in, friend. Let me quickly get a shout out. Oh, I need to give a shout out to Mac Daddy as well.
Blast Zone.
Me?
Blast Zone comes in with a charge counter on it.
Meep the bunny.
Teammates are home.
Good evening, my lovelies.
Reloading.
Meep the bunny. Hi, Chrome. Hi, Ken. Hi, everybody.
That was Shank, not Ken.
Cool.
Ken not here today at the
Crashing
moment.
Drawbridge, which is a creature and a wall. Tap. Creatures you control have
Wow, you
haste.
one-shot me. This game is crazy.
And I am done. Go ahead.
Okay. I have a question.
Yeah.
If something says that you can
Meet the
destroy an
bunnies.
artifact,
Hi, Shine.
do
Witness
artifact
my ears
creatures
raging
count?
LOL.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I am going to play Riveteer's Overlook, which when it enters the battlefield gets sacrificed.
McDaddy. Thank you for the
and
shout
I get
out,
to look
gamer.
for
Marked
a
cake up,
basic
marked cake
and
up,
put it into the
marked
battlefield
cake up,
tapped.
marked cake
I'll
up.
shuffle and gain 1 life.
Okay.
So I'll gain 1 life. I will search for my land and shuffle.
Okay. I'm Mac Daddy, of course. We are a streamer
Is
community.
that you saying you were done?
Yes.
Okay.
Please. All right. So untap, upkeep, draw.
Meep the bunny. Hee, I love my Roger.
And this is why I said that you guys are going to accuse me of cheating. Because turn 2 or turn 3, I'm going to play Vault of Whispers. And then I'm going to tap 1 blue and 2 others for Aristic Study. This is the one wherever you cast any spell, unless you pay 1, I get to draw a card.
So now we have to pay 1, or we have to pay right now. We have to pay 2.
McDaddy.
Yeah, right now it's 1 for creature spells and 2 for any other kind of spell. And that's my turn, and I are done. I had the Ristic Study in my hand from the start, and then on the turn that I played it, I drew the Esper Sentinel, and I was like, oh, that's not a good combination.
Yeah, it is not.
McDaddy.
And
second
Ristic
you
Study is
hit the
any
table,
spell?
that
or
gamer
first
becomes
spell?
the target
Ristic is
round.
any spell.
Yeah.
Whereas Esper Sentinel is any non-creature spell. Or, actually, let me look at the wording of that again. It's first non-creature spell each turn.
Meep the
To
bunny.
bring out
Who has
Broken
currently
Power
looking like
Stone,
they do in
Worn Power Stone, and that's an artifact. I don't have any to spend, so go ahead and draw 2.
Okay.
And I'm done. Go ahead, Crow.
In McDaddy. Game a sledge
Alright,
lol.
I will draw.
Meep, it's still very early in the game.
But Mark. Mark is a good guess.
Yeah, I'm the
Daddy.
one that's the biggest threat. That's for sure.
I will play Smoldering Marsh.
Meep the bunny. Oh, Mark is not a menace, lol.
And
Yeah, I kind of am when I play cards, Meep.
I will pay 1 black and 1 red to cast Rakdos Charm, and I will destroy Rhystic Study.
Does it do enchantments?
I can choose one. Exile target player's graveyard, destroy target artifact. Each creature deals 1 damage to its controller.
Yeah, so Rhystic Study is
It's an enchantment.
an enchantment.
Oh, then I will do the other one.
Okay.
The one that's the artifact.
Are you going to pay 1?
It is
In
isn't an
McDaddy.
instant.
I've killed the Esper.
Oh, I do have to pay 1. All right.
Yeah, it's a non-creature.
And I'll still get 1 for the Rhystic Study, but I want
Yeah.
to see if you want to pay. Okay. So Esper Sentinel goes away. I draw 1. Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay. So untap.
Meep the bunny. Also, if I had any job of my choice, Void Gorger sounds like an awesome job title.
Void Gorger does sound like an awesome job title. You're right. Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to pay 2 for a Strionic Resonator.
Ghosty. That was a very responsible play, crowd ad. Don't worry, I've got removal.
Ghosty
Heuristic
approved
on
of
my
your
turn.
removal of my Esper Sentinel. Strionic Resonator, it's a 2-cast artifact. Pay 2 and tap it. Copy target triggered ability you control. You may choose new targets for the copy. Which, I must say, if I remember correct, Ghosty, your deck was the first time I saw this artifact, which is why I had to have it in my deck. I also have another certain something that pays 2 life now in this deck because of all the hate
Sorry,
I've been getting.
What's the name of that card?
Strionic Resonator. Strionic.
Make sure you click include special cards.
Yes.
Mark has to do those.
Ghosty. Strionic
And allows you to
Resonator is
copy any
fantastic.
Triggered
activated
effect.
Triggered effect. Okay.
So I could even copy the Rhystic Study if I wanted to.
And that's an artifact.
Yes.
Okay.
And then 1 left. I'll do my land for turn. I will return the island to my hand for a Demir Aqueduct coming in tapped. Which is one of the ones that creates 2. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no. I'm going to have to discard a Sunken Hollow. And that'll be my turn.
Ghosty. You could copy the triggered ability of the Dmor Aqueduct to bounce an additional land to your hand. Oh.
I could, except I don't have 2 to do so.
Sorry, food just got here.
Oh, you're good, man.
Play Rogue's Passage. And then,
My real question is it a crashing drawbridge forever, or at some point does it become a crashed drawbridge? That's what I want to know. Hi, Tiny.
Did you say you were done, Dan?
No,
I was like,
he's not at his computer. Their food arrived. That's why I was filling time by asking a philosophical question about the crashing drawbridge.
Tiny painting desk. Tiny per 7 by
it
just.
does seem like it can just keep crashing every turn.
I mean, wouldn't the chains eventually break, or the actual drawbridge itself?
It's in a Cthulhian deck, so my guess is it's not a real drawbridge, it's a drawbridge of the mind.
Good answer. Good answer. The real drawbridge are the friends we made along the way. Hi, Tiny painting desk. How was your day?
Mark stream crashes all the time.
Pretty much.
Tap 4.
Okay.
For Thran Dynamo.
That
The
Thran.
Big Daddy Soul Ring.
That Thran, he's a dynamo.
Don't you have to pay 5?
No, 4.
What about your...
I'm waiting to see if that affects.
Oh, yeah, I mean, are you going to pay 1?
Are you copying the ability?
I am not.
Okay. I will tap for 2 with 1 floating.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you have 1 floating because you paid the cost.
Yep.
Okay. Anything else?
Patience. That's what I'm asking for.
Okay.
Patience.
Okay.
I have things going on here.
Sorry, man.
In the background. Tap for 3 to play a Mirage Mirror. It's an artifact. Pay 2, Mirage Mirror becomes a copy of target artifact, creature, or enchantment.
That is far too powerful for you to have, sir. Okay.
Don't you have to remove the floating?
Not yet.
No. Are you going to pay
ability?
1?
Well, oh, yeah, huh?
Because it's not, yeah.
What is the name of that one, the static one?
Reistic study?
No.
Oh, the other one? Strionic resonator.
How do you spell reistic?
Ristic, it's RHYSTIC. Ristic.
Got it.
Every time I do that, I feel like I'm at a spelling bee.
Probably like it a lot too, don't you?
I do.
Oh.
Exactly.
I didn't realize it was 2 in tap.
Yeah.
I thought it just did the thing.
No, I wish.
I'm going to use the 1 for floating. And so I was waiting to see if the other one kicked off. Yeah. I'm done.
No.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay.
It's you, Crow. Sorry it took so long.
All right. Don't forget to remove your floating.
Yeah.
Crow?
Yes.
I don't say this often, but we need to team up or he's going to murder us within 3 turns.
I know.
He just said he had a turn 5 win.
No, once.
He just said.
Once.
And you've already started playing cards that make me worry. He's not wrong though, Crow.
Yeah, I know I'm not wrong.
You should goad me as soon as possible, Crow.
Shut up, Daniel.
I agree with Mark.
You're such a
I will pay a swamp or play a swamp. And
I mean, to be fair, Daniel, if you'll notice, I have no land ramp.
Nova Galactique. Yo.
What's up, Nova Galactic? How you doing? Welcome in, friend.
Hello.
tiny.
I do know you have at least one land in your deck that says tap for 1 for every artifact you have in play, and
Nope.
you literally have things that throw 4 or 5 artifacts out every turn.
No idea what you're talking about.
So
Just a little guy.
Novak Lactique.
If you
Not
haven't
bad, not
checked
bad.
out,
Hanging out before I get to play some Magic too.
nice Nova. What are you playing tonight? Do you know what deck you're gonna play?
To the bug stand.
Just a man going to the bug stand.
Oh boy.
Did you just leap? Oh, look at that Tarkov play. Look at you in dorms. Oh no, that's not dorms. That's the.
Is it, Dan?
Huh?
Goading you wouldn't do anything.
I have no attackers right now.
Yeah,
I have a
'cause
creature,
crashing
but it's
drawbridge is only
it's
defender.
it's a defender. Yeah.
I turned away because I thought he was dead. And he ran out here. I don't know where he.
Novak Lactique. I bout the Tegwil Precon.
I'm not familiar with that precon or that commander.
Novak Lactique.
You bought the
This is
Tegwil?
terrible
Nice.
for me. That's going to be my turn.
Okay.
Oh man, that sucks.
Dan,
that does suck.
Dan's suddenly becoming like a grumpy old man Dan, and I'm here for it.
No, it sucks to have a bad hand.
It does suck to have a bad hand. Trust me. We both know from the last time we played with you, Crow.
Iron Man Duck. Lol.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Alright. So we'll throw this one down. Return.
Iron Man Duck. I came in at the silly time. I just heard that sucks.
I think I need to make some hard choices. 2, 1, 1, 2. For a Forging the Anchor, I look at the top 5 cards of my library. I may reveal any number of artifact cards from among them, put them into my hand, put the rest on the bottom in a random order.
Wow. Cool. Reveal them.
Yeah.
Is that what you said? Okay.
Yep. Will reveal 4 of the 5. I will reveal a Bident of Thassa and a Chroma's Memorial, a Chief of the Foundry, and the One Ring.
Wonderful.
And then...
And then I will discard a Thopter Shop, a Sphinx Revelation, and a Stubborn Denial.
And that spell goes away, right?
Yes. Yes. As well. And that's my turn.
Alright.
Novak
I was
Lactique.
hoping that the first time
It's
I
a
played
fairy
this deck,
deck.
it was a
I wanted
fluke.
to try something new. And bought some Wilds of Eldraine packs to try and pull Heuristic Studilol. No luck.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What did you say?
I I was hoping that the first time I played this deck, it was a fluke.
Oh, it's not.
Thank you, Mavugan. I've seen it played online a lot, and it doesn't always play out very easily or well, so I had hoped. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, I'm gonna go backwards. 5, 6. And I'll play Oblivion Sower. When you cast this spell, target opponent exiles the top 4 cards of his library, then you may put any number of land cards from the player owns from exile onto the battlefield under your control. Hey Mark.
Hi.
Please exile the top 4 cards and tell me if there are any lands.
Swamp. You suck. And you suck more. So
just
one.
Swamp?
One swamp.
One? Okay. So this will be that swamp.
You exiled my... It was Agatha all alone. Also, are you going to pay 1?
I was thinking, I'll pay the 1. Yeah.
Okay.
And actually, I'll pay the 1 with your swamp. And
Actually, well, yeah, I guess.
And tap drawbridge to give him haste, and then I will run 5/8 at you, Mark.
5?
Yeah.
No blocks.
And I should have done that differently. Oh well, that's okay. Go ahead.
All right, I will draw. Good lord. I will play a swamp. I will pay... Hold on. I will pay a red and 2 others. Actually, it's going to have to be 3 others.
Okay.
To play Shiny Impetus.
Okay. In response, on cast, Ristic Study goes on the stack. I'll pay 2.
You have 1.
Nope.
You pay 2.
This is 2.
It's a bounce land. He bounced one earlier.
I'll pay 2 and tap the Resonator to copy Ristic Studies. Crow, do you pay 1?
Sure.
And then you can't pay the second one, so I get to draw.
He has to draw 1, yeah.
And I will use Shiny Impetus to enchant Oblivion Sower, which is now goaded and has a +2/+2. And it is goaded while it's enchanted the entire time.
Oh, okay. So can you turn it
upside
put
down?
It up in the corner? Yeah, upside down and put it up in the corner. And I'll remember. And that way I can still scan it if I need to. But
okay.
Oh, that's awesome.
Not for me.
Okay, so I'm gonna put a +2/+2 here. If I can find a 2.
Ghost Toasty. No
And then I'm gonna
Galactic.
put
Did you
a
pull any
goaded
other big
token
hits
on
like Beseech the Mirror? D.
And are you done, Crow?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. I have a feeling I know how this game ends. Because I'm about to get mirrored here. All right, untap, upkeep, draw. Is he flying?
No.
Okay.
He actually doesn't have anything. He's just a 5/8.
Okay. Just.
Well, I mean, on turn 6.
All right, I need to count.
He's actually a 7/10.
No.
Oh,
yeah, now he
I'm
is.
sorry.
The enchantment.
He's a 7/10.
Yeah.
That hates Mark.
Yep. Okay, so I got. I'll put these over here. So 2. The hell are my dice? Hold on. Okay.
You already have 4 artifacts out?
Yeah.
Oh, 3 lands?
Two lands and 3. Yeah, you're right. 3.
Okay.
Nova Galactic.
I'm thinking.
Ghostos,
Sorry.
nothing crazy.
You're
I
good.
really was looking for the Ristic, so it
Sorry,
was a
Mark. I know
gamble.
we got to take Dan down, but it was my only option.
That's fine. We'll do it like this. We'll tap for 2, 4 for the 1 ring.
In response? One second.
I'm waiting for the colorless counterspell.
Yeah, sorry. She called like right as I said that.
Ghostos. Nova Galactic, that's okay. Wilds has plenty of great uncommons and things. I hope you get your Ristic soon, haha.
So, Nova, I opened a box of mystery boosters the other day. I was really hoping for a Mana Crypt or a Demonic Tutor. I got neither.
Yeah. Some funny looking cards. I'm gonna use on the stack. I'm gonna use Mirage Mirror to copy Ristic Study. So, are you gonna pay the 1?
Nope.
Okay, I'll draw.
Okay, and then the ring takes hold. I have indestructible from everything until my next turn.
Ghostos. That
That-
will not trigger.
Oh wait, yeah. Well, no.
Ghostos. The cast has already happened.
Oh yeah, he's right.
What?
Yeah, the cast has already happened, so you wouldn't have had the Ristic Study in play if you did that.
Wait. Okay, so is there a way I could have copied this before you played that card?
If you had said during your upkeep, I copy Ristic Study.
I thought I had to have a point during your upkeep.
You do have a point during my
a play
upkeep.
point. I thought I didn't have a play point unless you had something you were playing that I could respond off of.
No. The way it goes at the top of the round, you have untap, which there is no play point. As soon as the top of the upkeep starts, it's do I have anything? If no, it passes to you. It passes to Crow, and then it goes back to me and moves on to the draw step. So at each one, there is a priority point for upkeep.
It's garbage like that that make me frustrated about this game.
I want the
Sorry.
collectors, but it's so
Sometimes I
expensive
can
for the
play
booster
something,
box.
sometimes I can't. Sometimes I can only do it if I play in response to you. Sometimes I can't do it in response to you because it's already happened.
So the short form is unless you had done it earlier in the turn where you said, I'm going to, before I started casting spells and said, I'm going to,
I had my hands on the stuff to tap as soon as you tapped something, as soon as you played something, because I thought that's how it had to be done.
That's fine. I don't mind rewinding to go
I'm
back
just
to
so frustrated at that.
It's just a timing thing, and that's yeah. So, do you want to pay during my upkeep, and that way you do have the heuristic study up from no matter what I did during my turn?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Of course.
Because I had been waiting to do that.
Yeah. No worries. No worries.
Yeah.
So no, I'm not going to pay the one. Did
and
you
I'll
draw
draw the card? I already drew. Yeah.
Okay. Good deal. All right. So that goes into play. I am now protected from everything until my next turn, and I will pass to you.
So while that's partially true, Ghosty Hosty, the untap step doesn't. There are priority points inside each step, and that's the part that gets me a lot, is which of these can I respond to? Which of these can I put out there instead and not as a response?
So the short form is what I should do is when we're playing Daniel, is I should start making us go through the priority steps every time. So like untap happens now. All right. It's now the top of your upkeep. Do you have any upkeep effects to put on the stack from any of your cards?
But could anything have been played during untap?
No. Untap has no priority points. The first priority point for anyone to do anything is the top of your upkeep.
Does everything else except untap have a priority point?
Yes.
Okay, then that's easy. I had thought there were other things that did not have a priority point other than untap. And I thought upkeep was one of those that if I don't have anything that says upkeep,
nothing triggers during untap,
then I
with
can't
the
do
weirdest
things during my
exceptions
upkeep.
like phasing.
Well, I think the reason you couldn't play Mirage Mirror to make him pay an extra is because he'd already cast the card.
Right. I shouldn't do it in response to. I should do it at the beginning of his upkeep. But I didn't. I thought I had to in order to do that, he had to have something that happened in his upkeep that I could respond to.
So literally, that's why I say we should do this maybe 1 or 2 rounds just so that everybody gets the idea for it. So now it's your upkeep. Do you have any cards that put abilities or triggers on the stack for the upkeep step?
No.
So you have a priority point. Do you want to play anything?
During my upkeep?
Yes.
No.
Okay. So now it would then pass to Crowdad. Crowdad, do you have anything you would like to do at the top of Daniel's upkeep? Then it passes to me. Is there anything I would like to do? And the answer is yes.
And those would have to be flash or instant, right?
Yes, at instant speed or flash. That is correct.
Yeah.
So I will tap and put 1 counter on the... I will tap to add a token and then draw a card from it. Once it's on the stack, in response to my own effect, I will pay 2 and tap so that the triggered ability is duplicated. So I will put 1 on and draw a card if there are no responses.
Hold on.
Yeah.
You are copying the triggered ability, which means it's still the 1 ring. It's not putting a burden counter on the Strionic Resonator. because that's what you're copying. Right?
No, I'm copying the effect. The effect is to put a burden counter on it and draw a card for each burden counter.
By the odd surge foil single or
then you shouldn't have to tap it. Oh no, you have to tap it for it to work. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's not a constant. I have to pay 2 and tap it. So yeah,
Wait, I'm confused about one thing.
Sure.
What did you spend to tap the One Ring?
Nothing. That's its ability.
It says you have to pay and tap.
No, you don't.
To put a burden counter on it. That's what it says in the bottom of the one I pulled up.
No, it just.
Oh, see, the one I'm looking at just says tap. Put a burden counter on
the one I'm
ring.
looking at doesn't. Hold on.
One ring activated ability not triggered.
I must have clicked the wrong One Ring.
Ghost Hosty might be correcting me on something. It's triggered by the activation, is it not?
There we go. I found the one you have.
Is a tap ability and a triggered ability?
Oh, are they 2 separate things?
Could be. I'm looking. Is tap ability?
Thumbs are fingers, but not all fingers are thumbs.
Ghost Hosty. Activated abilities have in the text.
So those are. Wait, what?
Ghost Hosty. With a cost and a result. Triggered abilities never have the.
Trigger events, some triggered abilities, effects are relevant. You may draw a card. A triggered ability may read when, whenever, if, effect. Okay, yep, so I can't do that.
Ghost Hosty. Triggered abilities instead often use the words when, whenever, if.
Yep. Okay, so activated abilities are not triggered abilities. Which, that's good to know. Okay. So then, never mind, I just do it. Are there any responses to me doing it? I guess is the...
No.
And how that would work, Daniel, specifically is I tap it for the effect. Because remember, we were going around at the top of your upkeep. At that point, it would then go to you. Do you have any effects? Does Crodad have any effects? And if not, back to me.
And that's building the stack.
That's building the stack every single time. Okay. Yep. And I don't have any effects, so it resolves. And I draw 1 card. And I take a point of damage. Or no, I don't do that now. I do that on my upkeep. And it is now back to you. It's still at the top of your upkeep unless you choose to move on.
Yeah, I'm checking something really quick. Okay, if something becomes a copy of something, does it enter the battlefield?
It's already entered. Yeah. So this is the part that you and I had been discussing.
Yeah.
It does not. It does not for ETB triggers.
Okay.
Which I thought it had, but then after more research and playing, it does not. It has already entered the battlefield. It is just changing form.
Okay.
So you can use a tap ability as a response.
Absolutely, because it happens at the speed of an instant.
Okay.
All right, let's draw a card.
The first real debate about this that I remember was Icy Manipulator, which is a 4-cost artifact. You pay 1 and tap target creature, artifact, or land. And then the response was, well, can I just tap it in response before you tap it? And the answer is yes, you can. And you still get your effect.
Okay, I'm gonna tap. Six. To bring out my commander.
Mm-hmm.
Tap 2 to turn Mirage Mirror into the One Ring. Tap the One Ring, put a burden counter on it,
Mm-hmm.
and draw a card.
You're Trixie.
Yeah.
You're gonna get to do that forever without paying the cost.
Yeah. No pain. No pain, all gain.
Yep.
Well, there's
tap
definitely. Oh, he doesn't have to pay the cost.
The cost is during his upkeep, and he didn't turn it till afterwards.
Oh, right.
And it's at the end of my turn.
It stops becoming a copy at the end of your turn.
Exactly. Does it keep a burden counter?
It sure does.
Okay.
Because it's not moving zones. Like if it got exiled and came back, it would lose its counters, but because it's just sitting there and it's no longer a thing, it's still got the burden counters on it.
So each time I get to gain another, draw another, draw extra card.
It's so cool. I hate you so much. I want it in this deck now.
I'm gonna go the 7-10 into Mark and the 7-4 into Crow.
I will declare no blocks and take no damage.
Oh shoot!
And I will get a mana counter.
Sure enough, Mark. Yeah, because you get a treasure token, right?
Yeah, for every time that guy attacks.
Yeah. And I'm done. Go ahead.
All right, tap.
Oh, what, Dan? Did you want to pay 1 for the commander?
Oh, thank you. I will pay 1.
Okay. Pretty much. You're not wrong, Ghosty. I will be adding that. That's a 2-cost artifact. That is ridiculous. What? Oh, it's 3 cost, but still.
The mirror, the Mirage Mat mirror.
Yeah, that's. Yeah. Yeah, that's going in this deck. That's the first time I've seen that. That's sick. And I don't like it. And
I will play another swamp.
Crodad. He has all the swamps.
You're like the Arby's of swamps.
Fatality.
Fatality indeed.
Okay.
For his red land.
I will pay 2, well actually 3. To cast Bloodthirsty Blade. Mark, do you want to force me to pay more?
Yeah, you're going to pay 1?
Yeah, I already did. That was the 3.
Okay. And you could have just announced it that way.
Well, I'm just checking. Are you making? So you're making me pay 2 more?
No, not yet. Not on this one.
What do you mean 2 more?
Well, because he can spend 2 to cast Psionic Resonator.
Yeah.
Oh.
I could.
Yeah.
And I will. I see what you're doing, Mark. I will pay 1
to equip it.
To attach Bloodthirsty Blade to Daniel's commander.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see what Mark is doing.
Waiting for him to cast another spell.
Oh. Was Bloodthirsty one word?
Is my turn.
Oh, well, there you go. Bloodthirsty, I think it is.
So your commander's now goated as well.
And it has plus, yeah, it's one word.
0.
Plus 2
it's
plus
plus
0.
2 plus 0.
Yeah. All right. Untap.
At your...
Untap.
Wait.
Hold on.
Yep.
Untap. Now, it's initially my priority point for any items that go on the stack, like the One Ring's upkeep cost.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can do something in response to it, or you can let it resolve first. Either way.
I'll let it resolve.
Okay. So then you pass. Crody, do you have any responses?
Nope.
Okay. And then it resolves and I take a damage. And now I have a priority point again on my upkeep. Do you want to do anything, Dan?
I do. I'm going to pay 2 to copy Ristic Study.
There you go.
Oh, I forgot to ask. Did you take a damage, Mark?
No, I took no damage.
For the... until your next turn. Never mind.
Yeah.
Any other effects during my upkeep? Because I'm
No.
passing. Okay.
Oh, wait. I have a question, though.
Yeah.
So, don't you have to take a damage because of the burden counter on One Ring?
I just did.
He did.
Oh, that's what I was asking, if you took a damage.
Yeah. I just did.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. Untap upkeep.
We thought you meant during your last attack.
Oh, no, sorry.
So I think one of the other things I need to do is I need to get a bunch of pain land or shock land to replace some of these that come in tapped.
Yeah.
So bring that in tapped. I still don't have enough.
I need to take the dogs out.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Should I do that now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'll be right back.
1, 1, 2. For a Masters of Ethereum. Oh, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I don't want to play.
Did you pay the extra 1?
I did not.
Would you like to?
I do not. Go ahead.
Okay.
I will pay 3 for Chief of the Foundry. I'm going to have to start ordering this.
So your construct over there, your fake construct is a 5/5?
It is now 6/6.
6/6, okay.
Actually, hold on. It's
7/7,
actually 7/7.
right?
Yep.
Yeah,
7/7. Oh, come on. Seriously, how do I spin the entire dice and not see the 6? There it is. Everything to the right of these two will get +2/+2. Not that there's anything there right now, but there will be eventually. Ideally.
Well, shouldn't the other one be over there?
No, because they both give +1/+1.
Oh, okay.
So
that's what the other one is. It's giving +1 to each of them.
Correct.
While everything else is +2/+2.
Yep.
Sweet.
And 6. That is my turn. I will pass. This is going to be a painful turn. Anything you have any upkeep effects or anything you want to do on your upkeep?
I have none.
Then in response, I will tap the 1 ring and draw a 2.
Are you done, Mike?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I will draw a card. I will play Reliquary Tower. No maximum hand size.
Mm-hmm.
I will... I'll play Kozilek, the Great Distortion. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for Kozilek, the Great Distortion. When I cast a spell, if I have fewer than 7 cards in my hand, draw to make up the difference.
Mm-hmm.
I have 4, so I'll draw 3. Oh, yeah, also because of my commander, he has Cascade, so I will flip until I find something that is less than 7. That is 10. That is 8. That's a land. 5. And then these will go on the bottom, and I will cascade again. That's 13. And 2. Okay. So I have a Thought Vessel and a Geode Golem. Whenever Geode Golem deals combat to a damage to a player, you may cast your commander from the command zone without paying its mana cost. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Damn.
I will pay 2.
Damn, I should have left the 2 open instead. I could have copied your Cascade.
True.
Damn.
Hold on. Cascade.
Who did you cast?
It was a trick.
Mark, you need to draw 1.
Oh, yeah.
2, 3, 4 cards.
Okay.
What creature did you cast, Dan?
I cast Kozilek, the Great Distortion. When you cast a spell, if you have fewer than 7 cards in your hand, draw cards equal to the difference. He has Menace, and discard a card with mana value X, counter target spell with mana value X.
12.
Yeah. And 2, 1 ring. This becomes 2. I draw 2 cards. And yeah. 2 into you, Mark. This is a 7 and a 9. A
So
7, 10, and a 9, 4.
16?
Yeah.
No blocks.
Okay. And I am done. Go ahead, Crow.
Okay, what creatures did you cast, Mark?
I cast a Ethereum Master, I think. He's currently a 7/7, and I have a Chief of the Foundry who is currently a 3/3.
So, Mark?
Yeah.
I officially, this is the second time I've played it, I officially put this in the same bracket as your elves.
Yeah.
So I won't be playing this again unless we talk about it first.
Yeah, no, it's
because
Master
I think
or Master of Ethereum?
Master of Ethereum.
Okay, just making sure.
I think that this deck is.
Right.
I added like 5 cards to it, and again, I haven't even seen any of the cards I added to it. This is just the deck.
Right.
Did you say that was your turn, Dan?
Yeah, it's you,
Okay.
bud.
Yeah, because I don't even think I'm going to be able to. I can get close to mounting a defense, but
I have 3 cards in my hands that are Annihilator. I'm not playing them.
yeah,
That's just. This deck is wicked. It is probably one of my
Are
favorite
you
decks.
talking about
period, because
Eldrazi Unbound?
yes,
Yeah.
Yes.
It is a slightly modified Eldrazi Unbound. Slightly.
So's mine. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Well, he had said that he changed a bit of it for yours.
No,
So yours
he didn't.
should be even crazier than mine.
He added some cards to it. But yeah, he also took cards out of it. So
yeah.
I don't have to pay much to replace what he took out, but I actually found a deck that is basically like Call of Cthulhu, and I'm going to use a bunch of cards from the Eldrazi deck in that
So
one.
this is my answer to a Cthulhu deck, is what this is, because there are horrors that were specifically drawn from Lovecraftian stories, right?
Yeah.
Like the type horrors, but in the Magic the Gathering universe, the Eldrazi are those ancient ones, and a lot of the Eldrazi are drawn to be Lovecraftian. So I think you're right in line, man.
So the deck that I'm
Corded, you
looking
can
at
go.
is
Yeah, it's you, man.
I know, I'm trying to figure out. Okay, I'm going to pay.
Take your time, but
yeah.
I know.
You were saying.
A red, a black, and 2 others.
Are you going to pay 1?
By the way,
Mark.
that's that. Whenever you
Yes.
see the memes that are you going to pay the 1? It's Rhystic Study that does it.
Bring in my commander,
And all our creatures are goaded,
and that will be my turn.
and that'll be the end of me.
Which is enough, right?
Yeah, it'll be the end of me. Untap. I take 2 damage. On my upkeep. Do you have
Oh yeah.
You have upkeep stuff you want to do, Dan?
Yeah, I'm gonna pay 2 and make this a Ristic Study.
That is the wise thing to do. Draw. Hey, that was not. I mean, it's a good card. It's $10 card. Reflecting Pool.
Ooh, that is a good card.
It's
actually one of my favorite lands. But yeah, Shane, Eldrazi unbanned. It's ridiculous.
It's pretty bonkers, man. I've been looking for an Emrakul, but all the local places haven't found one yet. So
Proxy.
Apparently, a Dockside Extortionist slipped through the cracks the other day too. So I was a little disappointed I missed that one.
1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. No. No. Wrong order. Wrong order of events, Mark. Tap to draw 3.
Yep. Just in case.
Well, because this is going to be my last turn otherwise.
Oh, yeah, fair.
Oh,
Unless you can wipe.
That's what I was hoping for, was a wipe. There, I've got like a bunch of toolbox stuff, and I've got none of it.
And no tutors?
Nope.
Wow.
I have
So,
one thing I can
had the
do.
First draw, but you have not had a good draw against this deck.
Correct. I have one thing I can do, and it might give me enough, but I'm not going to have enough to. I'm pretty sure you'll still kill me anyways. That's 4. Five, 6, 7. For Chroma's Memorial.
Ooh. Is that the all of your artifact creatures get all of this jazz?
Creatures you control have flying, first strike, vigilance, trample, haste, and protection from black and red. But no lifelink. So I thought.
No, but you have an angel. Unless you took her out, you had an angel in that deck naturally that gives all of your artifact creatures lifelink. I think.
No, it's hexproof, and I took it out.
Oh.
That does change everything to 7. So I'll come at you, Daniel, for 8 and 3. Is it 11? Flying first strike.
Oh, are you gonna pay the 1?
I'm not. Oh yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Because I got nothing else to do with it.
Yeah. So you said 11?
Yeah, 11 flying.
Okay.
Oh, so Dan didn't copy the One Ring?
He did.
It only lasts for 1 turn.
Indestructible?
What?
If you copied the One Ring, oh no,
No,
it's not casting
it
it. Never
doesn't.
mind.
I'm not casting it. Yeah.
Right.
Yep. And that's the other thing I was looking for. I've got a way to bounce them to my hand to recast them, but couldn't even find that.
Normally, that safe space would buy you time.
Yep.
But this deck ramps so fast. Because this hand, I drew it and didn't even look at it until we started playing. Because I wanted to see. Because I don't know enough about this deck. And this is I want to apologize for how it's working.
No, it's good.
It's doing what
That's
it's supposed to do.
That's me. Literally, that's me.
Because they be goaded, even if I didn't want to.
Now, I'll tell you right now. You would be a fool not to copy the other one.
Yeah.
Especially for the ones that aren't goated.
Yeah.
Crow, I hope you had a good life.
Right? They're all goaded. What are you talking about?
No?
Yeah, because my commander goads everybody.
Yeah,
oh, so mine are still goaded.
Everything he has is goaded.
Because he played it last turn.
Oh, he played it after you. Some of the new guys.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Hey, have fun, Wall. The wall's just
Now,
going to crash
that
longingly.
even counts. People I bring out this turn are still goaded, right?
They are not.
It's creatures that were out when he came out.
Correct.
Okay. I need to put a goad counter on him.
And the two below, or and the one guy below.
Oh, yep. And then I need to move up. Thank you.
Yep.
Unless the ones he casts have haste.
Well,
None
they're
of them
still
have
not
haste.
goaded. Your goad effect, think of it like a blanket going onto the board, right? So the blanket covers everybody that was in play when you cast your commander. If somebody comes in afterwards on top of the blanket, they are not goaded.
Because the card says opponent or characters your players control.
Right. At the time
So
of
when-
casting.
Okay.
So whatever the board state was at that point, which is all those creatures, including the wall,
Right.
even though the wall can't attack. But if he summons anything new, it will not have goad. Because it wasn't part of the board at that point.
Okay, I'm gonna pay 2.
Yep.
To turn this into the One Ring, tap it. It goes up in burden counters and then gives me I draw 3.
Mm-hmm. And
All things being equal, Mark, I'm not sure what that would give me. Because he has one blocker.
yeah, but do you have anything to play?
Yeah, that's fair. I have a handful of lands. What do I have?
Oh, I was supposed to discard a bunch of cards. I just realized. Sorry. I'm discarding a bunch of land and Bident of Thassa and a Shimmer Dragon and a Mistwalk Bridge and a Bajuka Bog.
Is it tight?
Yep. Not that
Okay.
it's going to matter.
I will tap 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. For an Artisan of Kozilek, when you cast a spell, you may return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. I have nothing in my graveyard, but I do Cascade twice. Yeah, and that comes out because it's nope. It has to be less than 7. Lightning Greaves. Okay, that was
a waste.
Yeah. And Conduit of Ruin. When you cast Conduit of Ruin, you may search your library for a colorless creature card with a converted and cost 7 or greater, reveal it, and shuffle it to your library. Put that card on top of it. The first creature card you spell, you cast each turn costs you less to cast. So I'll put him down here too. I'm going to put... You don't say. You don't say, bud. Okay. I'll pay 0 to move Lightning Greaves to Geode Golem. Sure, why not? And then I am going to search for a creature card. That's mean. I don't want to do that. That's mean.
Just do it.
I need to put that one in my other deck. Sorry, I don't recognize a lot of these cards.
That's okay. Take your time.
Okay.
Wow. Mirage Mirror is a $1.35 card.
Okay. I am grabbing Ancient Stone Idol. Flash. This spell costs 1 less cast for each attacking creature. Trample. When it dies, it becomes a half as powerful artifact creature with trample. I'm putting it on top. And I have 3/4.
This was a terrible game for me.
Sure, okay. I'm going to tap 2. That's a waste. You belong over here. To turn this into your artifact that gives all my creatures all the things.
Now I was
Didn't
hoping
you already
you'd
do
forget.
it for the One Ring?
It doesn't matter. He can do it as many times as he wants. It doesn't require a tap.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't require a tap. It requires a tap for the One Ring.
Yeah.
Because the One Ring requires a tap.
You're right. Wow.
I'm going to go these two into...
oh, wait a minute.
Crodaz.
Wait a minute. Wait. Whoa.
Yep.
I don't think you can. Now that I'm looking at this. Because it becomes the other thing until end of turn. So it's no longer the Mirage Mirror anymore.
Oh. I apologize then, because I have been... No, I've been turning it into the...
Yeah, you've just been doing the One Ring for one turn, and that's it.
For my one turn, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so, well, I mean, that's that.
Oh, Dan, you've been using it wrong.
Okay.
You could have used it on your turn, then used it on Crow's turn, then used it on my turn.
I didn't have the land.
Oh, okay. But I'm just saying you could.
I absolutely could have, and I thought I seriously considered it, except that it doesn't untap during other people's turns.
That's true.
So
that's true.
So it wouldn't have. That's why I was turning it into a Ristic Study on your turn, and then untapping it using it as One Ring, and then turning it into it.
Tap.
Yeah, but it tapped for the One Ring.
I can't continually tap it every turn because I can't untap it.
But I can.
Nice. Drawbridge makes all of my new stuff have haste. So I have a 10-9 Annihilator 2, but we're pretending Annihilator does not destroy lands. And a Conduit of Ruin 5/5 coming at you. So you'll have to get rid of the enchant creature, the equipment.
Did you pay the extra mana for those?
Oh yeah,
I didn't.
I
Mark
did get
draw
the
two
draw.
cards. Yeah.
So how many?
Oh, okay.
3?
Two.
Two?
Two. Yeah.
It doesn't help. I have no mana left.
Yeah.
Ah.
So you've got, essentially, you're going to have to destroy your commander or one of those two things.
Okay. I will destroy this.
Okay, so this is going away. And that's going away.
Oh, it's still goaded.
It
is still goaded. Okay.
Because of my commander.
Oh, right. Even if your commander's not there.
My,
So, Mark, you've
my
got...
commander is there.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's been a long...
You have to destroy 2 things.
Oh,
you have to destroy
2.
2 things, yeah.
Okay.
So your enchantment is gone, but it's still goaded regardless.
Yeah. So, Mark, you have a 5/3, a 7/4, a 5/8, and a 12/12.
7/3, a 5/8, a 12/12, and what?
A 5/3.
So if I block the 12 and the 7, what do I have
You're
left?
taking 10.
Okay. So
the 7/4 is my commander.
Wait, hold on. How can Mark block with those?
because I also have flying and first strike.
But they attacked last turn.
Flying and first strike doesn't matter.
Sorry, Dan. I'll answer your question right now, Corden. Untap all your stuff.
It doesn't have vigilance.
Yes, it does. That's one
No,
of
it
the,
doesn't.
It's one of the powers.
I couldn't copy it.
Oh, you couldn't copy it. Oh, so you don't have first strike either.
No.
Sorry.
That's why I was saying the 7/4 is my commander, because if you want to put the whatever on him, you could kill him.
Yeah, well, I'll do the 8/8 on your commander.
Okay.
Which will kill him.
Which will kill my commander, not your guy.
Correct, as a first strike.
Yeah.
And then I'll feed the other one to the 12/12.
So why weren't they?
So mine weren't tapped because I have vigilance.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's my other question.
Yep.
My artifact on his creature dies at the same time as he's attacking you, correct?
So the artifact no.
Annihilator happens first.
Yeah, Annihilator happens upon declaration of attack.
So I don't get the treasure token for him attacking. You get what I'm asking?
No,
yeah,
you would. It happens
you
at the
would.
same time.
Yeah, it happens at the same
If it
time.
happens at the same time, then I would get it before it dies.
Yeah.
You would choose the order. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And so then I take 10 was the remainder?
What did you block?
I blocked the 12/12 and your commander.
Okay. Then make sure they don't have trample. Oh shoot.
Also,
oh no. Yeah, the Geo Golem brain.
He gets the treasure.
Has trample, but you're not blocking him anyway, so that doesn't matter.
Okay. So what's the total that gets through?
10.
10.
But I have a question for you too.
Yes.
Dan's
And I
attacking
think I
creature
already
died,
know the
correct?
answer. Huh?
Dan's attacking creature died, correct?
Yes, the commander
You
died.
both lose a life and I gain one. Because of my commander.
Okay.
So we both lose a life.
Yeah.
Okay. And also of note, you've got a 10-9 and a 5/5 coming at you, Crow.
Right.
Yeah.
I will have to eat the 15.
Okay. My commander dying happens at the same time as any effects on my creatures, right?
What do you
Wait,
mean?
what was I at? I'm sorry. Was that 39?
You were at 35?
No. 35, I think. Here, look at the game log.
36 because of the...
Look at the game log. It'll tell you. The last time you...
35 and then you gained a life.
Yeah,
so I was at 36.
36.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you're taking 15.
So that puts me at 20? No, 21.
21.
21. The Geode Golem says I could cast my commander if it deals damage to a player. But my commander had not yet died. Correct?
Correct. So at the state that he dealt damage, that's when it died, so it was not eligible to be reanimated at that point.
Okay. Cool. I figured I had that answer.
Yeah. But that was a good timing question.
Yep, that's me.
All right, Crow.
All right.
I am super surprised I made it through that round.
I was a little surprised that she didn't let the commander die so we could recast him and re-goad everything.
Oh, that's a good point.
I also am surprised.
I will pay 2 black. And it'll have to be 3 because of Mark's card still out, right?
Yes, because I will ask you if you want to pay one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For Profane Command, I get to choose 2. Target player loses X life is what I will choose, and I will choose it twice. So Dan loses 12 life.
Tiny painting desk. Tiny per 7 peaky boy.
Tiny, you want in on the next game?
Pedigree is strong with this one.
And that's my turn. I'm going to die next turn anyway.
Did you pay 1 for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Toit foit wo. This is giving
actually,
me
you know what?
flashbacks.
I'm not going to pay the 1 for that.
Tiny
So you
painting
get,
desk.
the
Probably not
card.
tonight, my brain is not braining lol.
Sorry, and I will pay 1. And you will get another card. Oh wait, actually, no. I'm at 1 mana left.
Okay.
Can I make a suggestion, Crow?
Yes.
I have no blockers.
Oh.
You and Mark need to
Thank you,
kill me
Mark.
this turn.
Or thank
It
you,
is
Dan.
possible between what Mark can do and what you can do, I
attack
think.
you with my commander.
Okay.
I thank you. I never attack.
Yep. So
I
declare.
always, yeah.
It's something that you're going to need to catch. And he's a...
You got to tap him.
He's a 4/3.
Yep,
Tap
you
him.
got it. There you go.
Yep. And I will take 4 commander damage. I mean, it's not impossible, Mark.
It's not impossible.
It's just, you're going to have to be careful. That's all.
Yeah.
Because you're
the last
gonna
one.
take
Complete the mission.
3 damage?
I am indeed going to take 3 damage.
Eh.
It burns us. My precious. Well.
Your upkeep?
Yeah, that was my upkeep.
Okay, I'm gonna tap 2.
Mm-hmm.
Copy Ristic Study.
Yep.
Yeah, but that's the thing, Crow. I would say that you probably haven't had the greatest of hands, probably.
No, definitely not.
Draw.
So at this point you guys need
Yeah.
to try to kill me. You can deal with Mark after I'm dead.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so that went down 1, went back to 6.
5, 6, yeah. So I was just counting 2. And so he's currently a 7, a 6/6.
He's currently a 6/6. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. He's currently a 6/6 that flies, has vigilance, has first strike.
Correct.
Yeah. Everything but double strike and lifelink.
Correct. It's a 6/6.
So I really think, Mark, maybe in March, if and when I see you, we should sit down and talk about, maybe write up some notes on a narrative tournament.
Yeah, I would like that.
I have some really great ideas. And yeah.
Sorry, I'm looking through my graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me count here. I think this might be doable. It's not what I was planning on doing. And it means Crow
Shot
wins.
dog. Hey guys.
Hey, Gutshot
How's
Dog.
things going?
Do it.
You kind of spit that out. Is there something you want to get off your chest?
Okay. I will play my land for turn, which is a treasure vault.
That's a cool treasure vault.
I can do this one of 2 different ways. So, it itself is an artifact. So I go up to 7.
Nice.
Do it. I could do this 2 different ways. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do.
Oh, my stuff isn't goaded anymore, is it?
It is not. Okay, if I'm going to do this, I have to do it very, very carefully. Give me 1 second to figure out my stuff here. Okay. So I need that. It gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Let me reread what I'm planning to make sure that I'm not screwing this up. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Going to tie up 1 white, 1 blue, and 5 others to cast Dance of the Manse for 5. It's an X casting cost. 1 blue, 1 white, and X. And X is 5. Return up to 5 target artifact and or non-aura enchantment cards, each with mana value 5 or less, from your graveyard to the battlefield. If X is 6 or more, they are 4/4 creatures as well, but I didn't do that because I don't have enough.
Yep.
So that brings back the
Can you
Esper.
bring that 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Esper Sentinel, the Chief of the Foundry, the Bident of Thassa, and 1 artifact for mana, and 1 Moonsalt Bridge.
Which brings your total artifacts up to 12.
Yep, up to 12. I don't know where my other one is.
Impressive.
Now, with this, these guys both get a +1/+1 from each other. And again, a +2 to the Esper Sentinel.
Can you read that card again? I didn't see it. The card, is it casting them for free? Is it just entering the battlefield?
Return X target artifact and or non-aura enchantments cards, which X is 5, with mana value 5 or less, from your graveyard to the battlefield. That's it.
The Ristic Study would only be for that spell.
Yeah, for this spell.
And are you going to pay the 1?
I'm not.
Okay.
You can draw the card. I will...
That surprises me. I didn't know that was there.
Declare an attack.
Mm-hmm.
And I will attack Daniel with all 3 because they have haste as well.
Oh, they have haste?
Yeah, that's part of the Akromas. It's...
oh, sure enough. Yep.
Yep.
That's awesome. Well done. Okay, so I'm taking 12... 12, 3, and... No, 13, 3, and... Right?
So it's
3,
12, 13, 3, and 3.
Yep. Awesome. Awesome. We can do... There is nothing I can do. Awesome. Well played, sir.
All right. And with that, I will pass my turn.
You don't want to draw any cards? With one ring?
Oh, actually, I get 3 cards.
Fatality.
I get 3 cards for Bident of Thassa. Thank you for reminding me.
Okay.
because it's whenever a creature. Is it one or more? Or, yeah, it's whenever a creature you control deals combat damage, you draw a card. 1, 2, 3. And then I have to discard cards because I got way too many.
Is it okay to go to Crow?
Yeah, it's okay to go to Crow.
Okay. It's your turn, Crow.
Okay, discard down to 7. I am discarding a replicating ring, a Swiftfoot boots, a Whir of Invention, and a Halimar Depths.
Okay.
So unless you have some kind of destroy artifact in your pocket, right?
You're the last one. Complete the mission.
Unless Mark has a destroy artifact in his pocket, he can play during his upkeep before he gets hit with the one ring upkeep. He's going. You'll die from that pain, right, Mark? If you do not have one of those cards.
Correct.
I will pay 2 red. How many extra do I have to pay?
1 per time you cast a spell.
Just 1.
Yep.
If you don't want him to draw.
If you don't want me to draw. You don't have to pay anything.
2 others.
So are you paying the 1?
I'm trying to decide.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. Which one of these do I want to do? And I will not pay the extra.
Okay.
Or wait, actually, I will pay the extra.
Okay.
To cast Vengeful Ancestor.
Oh, you have to pay a second one. Oh, no, it's a creature. Never mind, you don't. Vengeful Ancestor. Yep.
It's a flying 3/4 spirit dragon. Whenever a Vengeful Ancestor enters the battlefield or attacks, goad target creature.
Yep. Which doesn't do anything. It just makes me attack.
Well, whenever a goaded creature attacks, it deals 1 damage to its controller.
Okay.
So I will goad whatever your highest.
Yep.
Yeah, highest defense is.
Yep, it's that guy. It's a 12/12 currently.
And
13/13.
That will be my turn.
Okay, at the end of your turn. At the end of your turn. I will pay 1 white and Swords to Plowshares, my guy, for 13 life.
Mm-hmm.
And he's no longer goaded because he's no longer in the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Any responses or anything, Crow?
Gut shot dog.
Mark, I've been busy. I've been trying to get my channel ready to do a 24-hour live stream on 124. Nice. Also been working on
I've also been working on a BU blocks W enchantment
black,
deck to try and play with you all.
blue, white enchantment deck to try and play with you all. Yay! Come play with us. We'd love to have you. Okay. So now we go to untap. 11. Upkeep, I take 3 points of damage. And then draw. Thinking how I want to do this. Give me 1 second.
How's the fight stuff looking, Shank?
He's muted and deafened.
Oh, I didn't see his deafened. Okay.
Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to play 1 white, 4 others. For a Bronze Guardian, he is a *5, which is the number of artifacts I control, which will be 12 in a moment. With Double Strike and Ward 2, other artifacts you control have Ward 2.
And he has haste.
And he has haste and flying. And then I will pay 1 blue and 2 others to cast March of Progress. Choose target artifact creature you control, which I choose the Bronze Guardian. For each creature chosen this way, create a token that's a copy of it. Somewhere.
All your creatures have flying?
Yes. So I will declare an attack with the 2 Bronze Guardians.
Okay.
So at least 12. So I'm attacking with 2 12/12s that have Double Strike and Vigilance.
Okay. In response, I will pay 1 mana.
You should be at 14, right, Mark?
13 now.
You have at least 3 artifact lands, right?
I do. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 13's right.
Okay.
To attach or to put supernatural stamina on my commander.
Is that an instant?
It is an instant. Until end of turn, target creature gets +2/+0 and gains when this creature dies under its battlefield. Or no, when it creature dies, return to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control.
Okay, is it flying?
No.
Okay.
Oh. Right. So he can't even block.
Right.
So how much damage is coming at me then? That's 40 something?
It's going to be 13 and 13's 26 if one of them gets through.
I have a flying creature to block with.
Yeah, so they both have Double Strike. So in the existence, let's say that you block with him, right?
Right. One of the strikes still gets through.
The first strike goes, and then the second strike will hit you, and the other one is 26 alone by itself.
Okay, so I'm dead.
I thought
I
you
don't
had
have
to have
anything else I
trample
can-
for that to work.
Oh no, you're right. You do have to have trample because the block happened. Yes.
But it's still 26.
Right.
But it's still 26 for
which
the other
kills
one.
me
Yeah,
because I have
yeah.
nothing else I can do to block it.
Okay.
Whew.
Oh my gosh.
I had to work my way out of that one.
Good game, Mark.
Good game, everybody. I've never been so happy to see a Swords to Plowshares in my life.
Yeah, because without that, you'd have been done.
Yep. I would have been dead on my upkeep. I was digging for one of my things for removal.
And you don't have very many.
No, I don't have very many. I have a few denials, but for the most part, it's... I did get the creature that would bounce the One Ring back to my hand, but that was after I got the Swords to Plowshares, so I kind of put together my... Once I got the Barrager, I got the plan together. Well, that was less than ideal set of cards, so I'm happy with how it played.
It was a terrible hand for me.
Yeah. But you still did good. You made Daniel and I almost kill each other.
I've got like 3 or 4 lands in here and a few cards I could play, but it didn't work out.
Dan, this had to be an inclusion in this deck.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know why?
I have one, but I don't know why.
So when I have my constructs out, I declare an attack, and hopefully, they're flying because I'll have a Chroma's Wrath out, or Monument out or whatever, and then pay all my mana and tap it to make that many more treasure tokens to do that much more damage.
That's why I have one in there too. Yeah.
Gutshot Dog, I am excited to play with you. I hope you can play soon.
Did we have Tiny and Jimmy Julius?
Tiny Jimmy Julius, you're playing, yes?
His stuff is off.
Oh, Crow, are you playing the second one?
I can't. It's 11.
Okay.
Yeah. And I need to
gotta get up at 5:30.
So while we're waiting for others, let me go get some food ready to use the restroom.
Yeah, sounds good. I actually probably need to use the restroom myself.
Let me take my headphones off.
Okay. I'm going to put this deck aside for now. I also think one of the things I'm going to take out is this Inventors Fair. It's cool, but I've never really had the mana to use it.
Just waiting on a cam.
No worries, Gutshot Dog. No worries at all.
Well, have a good evening, gentlemen. That was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. Thank you for playing. You actually, like I said, you did really well. You almost got us to kill each other.
Well, yeah, because what's really hard is I could have saved. If I'd been able to save that card, let me choose different. Like do pick 2.
Yeah,
it would have been useful against you, but I had to do it to bring his health down.
I do have a land tax, Gutshot Dog. I could put it in there, but that's kind of what the Esper Sentinel and the other is supposed to be.
Gutshot Dog.
Yeah,
it would speed it up like 20.
Yeah, I probably would. I might look at putting one in there.
All right, catch you later, guys.
Have a great day. Thanks for playing, man.
Gutshot Dog. Redundancy.
Redundancy, yeah. I think I'm going to play Dragons because I'm still not sure about this particular deck for how it's going to play out. I've been making upgrade tweaks to it, but I'm still not 100% happy with it. I feel like the Urza deck is getting there. It's not quite there, but it's really close. Land tax would probably help quite a bit.
Gutshot dog. I wanted to play Gonti, but I don't feel like it would be fair BC if it goes off. You guys would just watch me play your decks and that's not fun.
Yeah, you know, we pretty much are trying to stay away from stuff like that. Only because people are still learning their decks, and yeah, I agree. I mean, it's totally fair because it's part of the game, but at the same time, I don't think that it would necessarily be enjoyable for a lot of people, which is a completely different thing. I think I am also going to use the restroom, so in the meantime, I will... What can I do here? Do I have this on here? Let me do this. If I do a win on this screen, does it play full screen? Okay. Let me try one more win emote to see if it's bigger now.
Alright, hang on tight.
Okay, perfect. So what we'll do is we'll play something really quickly for a couple minutes and then we'll be back.
Gutshot dog. I got a hold of a great shot and 3 board wipes and managed to take away another player's Atrixer. It was simply me taking like 11 cards from 2 players' decks and finding a win con.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun to be on the other side of that at all. Not gonna lie. Let me see if I go there and I go breaks. Let's do this one. We'll be right back in like 3 minutes.
Polyphia, playing God.
But it's jazz.
Shh.
I want random notes.
No jazz, no random notes. I just want to learn this riff, okay?
Gutshot dog. I've been working to fix my audio.
But it's jazz, baby. Wanna come swing with me?
Jazz?
Remember, walk the bass.
passes goes on.
All right. I need to change who I am on screen because it's wrong. 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 Okay. Need 15 minutes. Okay. Reset my board. You've been working on your audio stuff? Nice. Audio stuff is the bane of every streamer ever made. Even with expensive soundboards and stuff, it's still pain in the ass. Mainly because even though I'm using a soundboard, I'm also piping my computer audio into it. So that can cause problems of its own. And then I'm pumping it back to my computer so that it can go out over stream. I'm thinking, because I need this, I have to be done by a certain time. In fact, I need to check what time I need to be done by. I have to be done by 10:45 at the latest. I'm going to play a faster deck. And I will invite Dan to play his Eldrazi deck again. When he gets back. Gutshot Dog, who'd you say your commander is? I'll look it up here. Let's see. Gonti? Oh, no, Gonti's the one you're not going to play. So, Gutshot Dog, what time zone do you live in? Because for us, it'll come out Wednesday night at 9. So I will probably, unless I have a work meeting, I will probably be starting it at launch. Oh, what do I got going on here? Oh, what? Oh, it's in front of spell table. That's why. There we go. Okay. While we're waiting, let's look. Okay, first let's put it back up. There we go. Good. Good. I should look at what the Prime notifications are. I haven't looked at them for like a couple months. Hearthstone, Atari Mania? Sure, I'll claim the game. League of Legends, Lost Lands, NFL, blah blah blah, Battlefield, EA Sports, World of Tanks, that's a oddly named package. Apex, Pokemon Go, Teamfight Tactics, PUBG, League of Legends, Raid Shadowlands. Blah. Yep, I don't like any of these. Don't like any of these. Crawfish Cigarette, how's it going?
Smoking
Welcome in.
symbol. Lobster. Hello.
How are you doing this fine day? Happy Thursday. Almost didn't know what day it was for a second. Happy Thursday. I hope you're having a great day. What'd you have to eat today? And what's new and fantastic? We are taking a quick bit of a break. Reset for one more game of Magic. We'll try and make it a fast one.
Crawfish Cigarette. Thanks, man. Doing well. You as well. Playing my first game of Spell Table tomorrow.
Nice.
Had BK earlier? Made me kinda sick.
I mean, not nice for the BK, but nice that you're going to do your first game over Spell Table tomorrow. Once you do, you will be addicted. It is always good. Oh, did Dan drop or is he changing his camera? Wow, just not a lot of interesting stuff there or on the Prime Gaming thing. I was just looking through it because I hadn't looked at it in a hot minute.
We should everybody off?
Yeah, I think so. I sent a message to Dark to see if he wanted to play. I told him bring a quick deck. You can play the Eldrazi's and I'll try it against Elves.
I might do that. I need to eat really quick though.
Okay. Oh, Jimmy Julius said he'd be here in 15.
Okay.
So, or it should be about now.
Okay. Well, let me eat really quick.
Okay.
Because I had to cook everything and.
No worries. Don't forget to reset your character when you have time.
No Tiny?
Tiny said that she wasn't sure if she was going to play because her brain wasn't working. I'll ping her and double check with her. Tiny, did you want to play? I know you said brain no work, but I said, I know you said brain no work, but not matter. We laugh together anyways. Talk like cave people.
Poop.
Poop. Indeed, sir. Poop. I'm actually really surprised I won that game. But I guess all that discarding of good cards to get to what I wanted paid off in the end, I guess.
Yeah.
Yep. In fact, replicating ring was one that I added recently because after 8 turns, it turns into 8 mana rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Which I thought would be good if you get it on turn 3. By turn 11, you've got 8 more. But I think yours is better because for 2, I can have double soul rings. I can have double Lord of the Rings things.
But it doesn't. Yes, true. And because you have to recopy after your upkeep, it's not going to hit you.
Right. Right.
It's a better toolbox card.
It is a better toolbox card, 100%. Because if somebody's got something that is useful, I can activate it right before they go to attack me. And, you know, if somebody's got Ghost Prison, then suddenly they can't attack me unless they pay a bunch, or maybe they've already tapped out or whatever. So, yeah, I think that is a much better toolbox item. And it's only $1.30, which is obscene. I fully invite you to play your Eldrazi deck because I'm going to play Elves. Because I only have till 10:40 at the latest. Also, what are you having for dinner? When you can. Don't rush to answer me. I'm just curious. I'm talking to you like you're a viewer. Not expecting you to actually answer back.
In and out, no bun.
Oh, nice.
But it is ground beef, which is hard for me.
Yeah. We went to a steak place the other day for Lexi's birthday. I don't remember. It's like Friedman's or something. I guess it's a big chain. I've never heard of it. But it was really nice. It was a little expensive, but it was really nice. She had a great birthday, so I was very happy about that.
Good. That's really good.
She was dreading it. She was gonna just stay in bed all day. I'm like, no, get up. We're going to go do stuff. And then she said she had a great day. So I was very happy about that. Missouri. So I changed on my dragon deck. I changed my commander, and I removed all the goad stuff.
You said you were thinking about doing that.
Yeah, I set it to Niv Mizzet only because I haven't found like a I mean, at least he's stupid expensive, but at least he'll provide draw effects.
Does anybody in the chat want to play?
Crawfish Cigarette, did you want to join us? You're more than welcome to if you'd like. Gutshot Dog is not ready. He's waiting on a cam, I think. And I know Ghosty was busy. He might be lurking. Till the Foe 2, would you like to play? You're more than welcome to. Let me ping Jimmy Julius. Jimmy, ready?
Hello?
Hey! The link is in the,
Yeah, in the room.
yeah, in the discussion room. How's you? How's your day?
Been kind of stupid, but I'm not going to go into it right now.
Yay, stupid days.
Yeah. That's just putting it lightly, so.
Oh, interesting, Dan. I'm reading the errata on Mirage Mirror.
Mm-hmm.
If it becomes a creature, the same turn it enters the battlefield, you can't attack with it or use any of its tap abilities unless it has haste.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, if it's been out for more than a turn, you're good.
But how?
What do you mean?
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Because it's become a creature, that creature has summoning sickness. Even if it stops being a creature and becomes a creature again, it's been out for a couple turns. So.
Right.
I don't know, I might have to. I do not feel well right now. Might have to cancel tonight, you guys. I'm sorry.
No worries. Feel better.
I'm sorry, man. That stinks.
I hope you feel better, my dude.
I might come back later if you guys are still around. If not, no worries. Don't wait for me is what I'm getting at, but...
Yeah, no worries. Yep, we'll duel. Nice trap, Yugi.
Alright, I'll be back in a little bit, maybe.
Alright. Talk to you then. I fully expect you will wreck my face. In a straight up duel between elves and Eldrazi.
I do not like 1v1.
I know, but... They'll be quick games.
Yeah.
Either direction. Unless Shank wants to join us.
I was kind of hoping he was gonna get back because I think he had to go do the thing.
Right.
But
he gone.
He might do the thing and go to bed.
we've been watching this show for a while now called Wall of Chefs.
Mm-hmm.
And they always, like, the winner walks away with 10 grand. And for the first time ever today, the Wall of Chefs could not come to a consensus. And so they gave both of them first place and $5,000.
That's awesome.
I thought that was pretty cool. Lexi was like, that really sucks if you had your heart set on 10,000. I'm like, hey, it's better to get 5,000 and you're both guaranteed 5,000 than to get 0 because one of you lost.
Well, a lot of times the chefs that are on these competitions, they are competition chefs. So
Oh no, these are all home cooks cooking for a Wall of Chefs.
Okay.
Yeah. But they both had been the funny part was
even the shows I've seen that are cooking chefs, they end up being, but yeah.
Yeah. They had both gone to Italy, and one cooked a dish from North Italy and the other one cooked a dish from South Italy, and they were both incredibly impressive that they got them done in 30 minutes. And so they were just like, and both were executed flawlessly, and they were like, nope, we can't make this decision.
That's awesome.
Okay. All right.
There is only Yule a duck.
Duel a duck? Why do I have to duel a duck? Iron Man Duck's not going to appreciate that. I have played your game, I have rolled my die, and I have rolled a 20.
And I am going to shuffle better.
Okay.
Because my opening hand is almost the exact same hand as my last hand.
Well, I mean, that hand worked for you.
Because I put the cards in last time like this. And then shuffled.
5, 6, 7. Let's see what we got.
Like, of 7 cards, 5 of them were the same, and 2 of them were cards that came out last game. Maybe the deck is just made up of 15 cards. And it's just 15 cards.
15 cards repeated over and over again? Yeah.
And that's why it feels like I should have hit some of my replacements.
I'm not sure how to feel about this, but we're going to go ahead and keep it.
Did you mulligan?
I didn't. I
I
probably...
mean, it is important. It is important that you are able to play from bad hands with that.
Yeah. So that's kind of why I challenged myself to do it. So that's that, and then that's that. Okay. I texted Dork, but I didn't hear back from him. Okay.
Cool. Alright. I'm gonna stick with this one.
Okay. I rolled a 20.
I haven't seen most of these cards yet in this deck. You rolled a 20?
Yes.
I need to know what your equation is. Go ahead.
Okay.
That equation you keep bending.
Untap, upkeep, draw. There is no spoon. Pretty forest. Done.
Crawfish cigarette. Beautiful forest. I have the swamps from Unstable.
Man, all the Unstable stuff is so pretty. I really like the Jurassic Park lands too.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job.
Yeah. I really do wish they'd slow down the releases.
Crawfish cigarette.
Urza's mine.
It really is. Ah, yes.
Oh, wait. Draw a card. And then, oh no, did I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I did.
Yeah.
And I will pass.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, drizzle. I'll play a scary forest. Ooh, scary.
Ooh.
And then I'll pay 1 green and 1 other for a Elvish Warmaster. 2/2 whenever 1 or more elves enters the battlefield under your control, create a 1/1 green elf warrior token. This ability triggers only once each turn, and I can pay 5 and 2 green for a total of 7. Elves you control get +2/+2 and gain Death Touch until end of turn.
Ooh. Nice.
And he go right there, and I pass my turn. I'm done.
Draw a card.
Crawfish cigarette. I liked the island one from Jurassic Park.
Yes.
It was the dinosaur that ate the great white shark in the Jurassic World movie. I just forgot the name of it.
Network.
The water dinosaur.
Tap 2. Thought vessel. Go ahead.
That was not as bad as I thought that was going to be. Untap, upkeep, draw. Untap, upkeep, draw. Play land. Pay 2 green and 1 other for Jagged Scar Archer. That's also going to create a 1/1 green elf warrior. And currently it is a 3. I'm going to put the token in the bottom right because it's an asterisk to keep track of it.
Okay.
And
I need to remember to pull this card out of my deck. Because I didn't realize what it was until I just read it.
Oh, okay. I'm going to declare an attack.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll attack you for 2. And I will pass.
Rogue's Passage. Tap 4. Ugin's Majesty. Whenever you cast a colorless creature spell, manifest the top card of your library. Put it onto the battlefield face down as a 2/2 creature. Turn it face up anytime for its mana cost if it's a creature card.
Yep.
Whenever you attack with creatures with a total power of 6 or greater, you may turn a face-down creature face up.
Did you put it face down? Oh, right. Okay. That's when you manifest. Got it.
When I cast a creature spell.
Yeah, got it.
Yep.
Okay. Are you done?
Mm-hmm.
And that is an enchantment?
It is an enchantment.
Okay. It's hard to tell because they all look like artifact cards.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Alright, untap. Upkeep. Draw.
Good night, Mark. Good night, Dan.
Good night, Tom. Have a wonderful evening.
Yeah, sleep well, man.
Thanks for hanging out.
Yep, bye.
Bye. Land for turn. I will pay 4. for a Wirewood Channeler.
Mm-hmm.
That will make another elf. And it becomes a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And speaking of, why can't I find them? Gosh darn 5, there it is. I will attack with it and him for a total of 2, 3, and 5 is 8.
Okay.
I will pass. See, I got pretty much no ramp, no dig, no nothing.
Yeah. That's fine, you'll still beat me.
I don't know, man. You're already up to 6 mana?
No, I'm at 5.
Oh, right, because the one doesn't have. Yeah.
Yep. And I will 3, 4, 5 for Geode Golem. I cast a colorless creature, so I take this card, and I have to look at it, because otherwise I won't know its casting cost.
Yeah, you get to look at it.
Okay. And it's a 2/2.
And what's the size of that bad boy?
2/2.
No, 5/3.
Oh, him? 5/3.
Okay.
And okay. And I'm done.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Oops. I shot one off the top of my library. Is that the right way? Yes. For land for turn, I will do a Karn's Bastion. It's a tap for a colorless, or pay 4 and tap it to proliferate.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pay 4 for an Immaculate Magistrate, which will create another. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I don't have a 7 on a 6-sided dice. Good job, Mark. I will tap him for 7 green mana. I'll play a Circle of Thorns Druid, I believe. Circle of Dreams Druid. That's it. Which is a tap, add 1 colorless for each creature you control.
Okay.
Another mana dork. And I still have 4 floating.
How do you have 4 floating?
Because I tapped him for 7.
That's right. Yep. He's that one.
Yep. And I will play Drove of Elves. power and toughness is equal to the number of elves in play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So these are now 9, 9. Nine. And I'm going to run into a real problem here. I'll go ahead and declare an attack with the 9/9.
Okay. I'm thinking. I'll block with the 2/2.
Okay, you block with the 2/2. And I pass.
Okay. Temple of the False God.
Mm-hmm.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the card I want to remove, but until then, I would like to alter the I would like to put the house rule that we've been playing with this deck.
Okay.
All is dust. Each player sacrifices all permanents they control that are at least one or more colors. And it says permanents, but I didn't count that as land destruction until I read the card right now when it hit my hand. So I would like to not have it destroy lands.
I don't think land is colored. Yeah, lands. Color is determined by mana cost. Lands don't have a mana cost, so they are colored.
Sweet. Awesome.
Yeah. So you can leave it in there.
Then I can leave it in.
Yeah. You suck. And you were like, I'm gonna lose.
I am gonna lose. I know what that deck does, Mark.
I don't think so. Because you know what I don't have on the board right now?
You don't you other than that one guy, you didn't have any ramp, which is surprising.
No ramp and no draw.
It really surprised me. So that's those 7. I will attack you.
I will take my 5.
And as it does damage to you, he's going to bring my commander in.
Yeah, I'm not going to win, he says.
I'm casting a creature spell, so
Yep.
I'm going to put in one of these guys.
Oh my god, yep.
For 2.
Who decided to make this brick on?
This deck is insane. Die. Yeah. No, so it's a 5. He's a 5. Does it say instead? Nope, it doesn't.
Wait, how did I get... What did I do? Huh. What did I do?
What did you do?
I don't know. I didn't gain any life. So I don't know.
That's the first time I've attacked.
I know. Never mind. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe I don't know. I'm confused.
Did you think you should be above 40?
No, because I haven't gained any life. So I don't know what I was thinking.
Okay. I'm done.
Okay. But this is one of the reasons I like Magic, because I had a plan. I just don't anymore. I'll play Elven Chorus. It's an enchantment. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. You may cast creature spells from the top of your library. All creatures you control have tap, add 1 mana of any color.
So it turns everything to a mana dork?
Yep.
Okay.
Great.
Jay
That's
says hi.
me.
Jay says hi.
Hi, Jay.
Hi, Jay.
Tell Jay that their dad is trouncing me.
Your dad is trouncing him. Jay, I need you to make sure if you're gonna eat and play your game that you keep an eye on the time, okay? Okay.
That card is just mean. What card was that?
All is dust.
Oh, wow. It's 7. Okay.
Yeah.
So if it's a tribal sorcery, that means you can't... Can you do it if you don't have Eldrazi? I don't think you can, right?
I think it means that at least your commander has to be Eldrazi. I've seen a lot of tribal elf stuff too.
Only just once a day, though.
Okay. One Dick Forge. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. You may cast colorless artifact spells and colorless spells from the top of your library. Pay 1 life, exile the top card of your library.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm going to pay 1 life and tap that and exile that. Forget what? Yeah, you cannot. I will try my best. I will then... I counted wrong, but that's fine. That just changes things a little bit. I'll pay 1 and tap this to put a storage counter on Mage Ring Network.
Mm-hmm.
And moving into combat.
I'm going to ask a question.
Yes.
Okay, what card was that you just put a counter on?
Mage Ring Network.
And I hope you don't mind me trying to help you.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Why would you do that on your turn?
I mean, that's a fair point. It could be because I didn't have anything in my hand that's worth that cost.
But I don't know that.
Yeah.
And if you've got 3 untapped, that makes me think that you've got sitting on a card. Or you're gonna...
That's a fair point.
You're gonna flip over that creature when you attack, or something along those lines. So, I would always do that stuff off turn.
Okay. Fair point. Fair point.
Again, I'm just trying to help.
Yeah. Totally get you. Okay. I'm going to attack with these 2.
I will take it to my face. How much?
7 and 5. 7 of that is commander damage.
12.
So 12 and 7 is commander damage. Which will, because of the Ugin's Mastery, will flip this card, which is a creature. Solemn Robot. Or Sad Robot. He enters play, and I'm going to search for a basic land.
Sorry. You, I'm just... How are you flipping him in?
Ugin's Mastery. I attach with creatures that have a total power 6 or greater. I can turn a face-down creature I control face-up.
Okay, and weren't you supposed to cascade somewhere in there?
No, only when I cast a creature spell that's 7 or higher.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Not a creature. Color the spells you cast from your hand with a mana value 7 or greater.
Got it.
Yeah. So I'm going to search for a basic land, right?
Yes.
Basic land. Yeah. Which is a wasteland. That's the only basic land I have. It's waste. Ironically, it was a 2-2 flipped over and it's still a 2-2. That comes in tapped. And... Look at the top card of my deck. I'm going to put that second card further down somewhere because I saw what it was.
So it does not mean you have to have Eldrazi.
What does it mean?
It means that if there's cards that say fetch an Eldrazi card, it's an eligible target. But that's it.
So it literally just gives it an additional moniker.
Right. And if it was like fetch an Eldrazi creature card, you couldn't get it with it. But if it just says fetch an Eldrazi card, then you're good.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah,
I haven't seen any fetches like that. That's weird.
Yeah, I guess there's a couple, but it's also like it's a dead subtype, so we'll never see it again on future cards.
Yeah. I'm done. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm done for. Fix that for you.
You still have 23 life. And you have wipes in this deck. I've seen them.
No, not in elves. I don't think so.
Really?
I've got a couple counters, but no real.
What is recursive? You mentioned that the other day.
Recursive, the keyword?
Yeah. No, you said you need to add more recursive to the deck.
That's like pulling stuff from the graveyard, like I did at the end of the game there. To kill you.
Okay.
Lets me either pull it and put it in my hand or put it on the battlefield from my graveyard. Which, when I found that card, I was like, that's ridiculous for 1 blue and 1 white. And then X. I mean, it's not gonna matter which one I pick. And I don't have enough for any more. Oh, you know what? Actually, stand by. I'm looking at the top card of my library. Okay. Well, that screws me. Yeah, that's game. I mean, pretty much. I'm pretty sure. Because there's that. I'm done.
Yeah, I think. I've had a couple of really good turns.
The fact that you wiped everything, not just creatures.
Yeah.
Because normally it's like it's enchantments or artifacts or creatures, not
and this
all of
was
them.
all the things, and that's other than the Annihilation. That's the only wipe that I've seen in this set. But it's a strong one.
And the fact you got it on turn 5 is amazing.
Yeah.
everything for tomorrow. Cat, but I'm not gonna love on you right now. I fucking love you. Okay, just because I can't.
I'm not going to love on her either. Hey Dan, before you do that, have you looked at your top card?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm 1 mana off from that top card.
Jeez.
Or really from doing what I want to do here.
Which is murder.
Which is murder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I forgot to do that too. That's funny.
Oh, you
That's
did,
why
didn't
I
you?
was doing it. I forgot to do it. Soul of New Phyrexia. 6/6 with Rainbow.
Okay. Right.
Oh, and that's a creature, so that will come in with a one of these.
And
I
was
just
it
realized
7 or
what
greater?
that does. Oh god. It so I didn't cast it, right? It didn't come in.
No, I meant the other one. I for some reason it's not pulling up.
What other one? Oh no, it's 6.
Okay.
It's 6. Yeah.
So it's a 6/6 or 6.
Yeah. And I will attack you.
Okay.
With 2/2.
2/2 to you, motherfucker.
A 7/4.
Mm-hmm.
And a 5/3.
So 14.
Because I'm attacking with creatures that are total power 6 or greater.
Yep.
I get to flip this one. Which is a 10/10 Flare of Loyalties. When you cast a spell, you can control target creature until the end of the turn. Tap that creature until the end of turn. It has a base power and toughness of 10/10 and gains trample, Annihilator 2 and haste. So I'm
Good
gonna
game.
grab your guy.
Good game. Just good game. I know when I'm beaten to a bloody pulp there, buddy.
Sorry.
He's like, I don't like dueling.
I don't like dueling.
I know.
And this deck is ridiculous.
That deck is ridiculous.
I love it. I absolutely love it, but it's ridiculous.
Well, with that speed,
If and when in March, when you and I are hanging out, I think we should go to a store during their Magic Night and see.
Yeah. Well, but if you're playing that and I'm playing against you,
maybe, or we could pick 2 tables.
Oh, I guess that's true.
And just see. I would want to play with you at the table, but I'll play something else.
Yeah, I figure I'll play Plaza maybe.
Yeah.
Do you want to try your charging against elves?
No, I think I'm gonna have to go.
Oh, well then I guess we're gonna end stream.
I'm sorry, man.
Oh, that's okay. I'm gonna pull the mana out and relook at this. Yeah, that all permanent's just ouch.
I mean, it is expensive, but this deck has a lot of ramp.
It does. It does.
It has to, because so much of it's so expensive.
Yep.
I mean, one of the main gimmicks of the deck is when you play this thing that's over 7. And a lot of the cards are like when you play the thing that's over 7.
I'm not gonna lie, I might want to pick that one up eventually.
I can't blame you.
Because it's real good.
It's also very fun.
I don't like the Annihilator stuff, though.
Neither do I. Which is why I asked if we could house rule that.
Yeah, well, of course we can.
It's the only part of the deck I don't like.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's fair. Especially not in our pod right now. I don't think it's a fair deck.
No, I don't think so either.
I could make that argument for charging my lasers, except that charging my lasers still has like 3 cards that have to happen for it to be worthwhile.
Well, and like the other day, I showed there's ways to deal with it.
Yep.
And then
really easy ways to deal with it.
Yep. Which people in our pod do have those things. Hell, Tiny could deal with it.
Yep.
By turning your commander into a frog.
Mm-hmm.
And then you would cry.
And it's because it's a deck that it's the only deck I have that really, really relies on that
3-card combo. Yeah, or two or 3 card combo.
Because even Timey Wimey, which is focused around my commanders, the whole premise of that deck is I'm playing way more cards per turn than anybody else because I have stuff counting down on the side.
Right.
Because I replaced it with I have a whole bunch of suspend cards in there now that just suspend on their own.
Oh, nice.
Dang it. Forgot them when I put in exile.
I am going.
Do you have a meeting tonight, or you?
I do. I've got 2 of them tonight, actually.
When are you going to find out about the trip?
3 last night. That is a great question. Thanks for asking. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to check.
Hopefully soon.
Yeah, hopefully soon. I can guarantee it won't be over my birthday.
I hope not.
No, it'll be before that. Yeah, I actually think it might be. I know there's 2 conferences going on next week. So it might not be next week, but it might be the week after. I don't know. Depends how serious they're going to take it. Well, first we have to have like a tele meeting, like a virtual meeting. And then once that's done, that's probably when we'll decide when it will be.
Mm-hmm.
So let me double check that the person I want to raid is actually on, because last night I sent everybody into a black hole. I apologize. Yes, is the answer. So she's on, so we're good. Huge supporter and friend of the channel, New York Love. She won our 3-month giveaway last month, so we're going to actually head her direction and show her some love, especially now that she's got her new headsets. So we'll be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. Pacific, 9 Central, 10 Eastern for Gamers Ledge Podcast. It's the first one in a while. And we got to talk about Game of the Year. So join us for that. Should be a fun conversation. And Dan, thanks for playing. Crodad, thank you for playing earlier. Thanks Jimmy Julius for hanging out. Shank for hanging out. Tiny Painting Desk for hanging out. Thank you to Crawfish Cigarette for hanging out. Gutshot Dog. Toe the Foe 2. Nova Galactic, Iron Man Duck, Tom, Ghosty Hosty, and I'm Mac Daddy. Until next time, thanks everybody. Have a great evenings. Be excellent to each other, and of course, game on.
Have a good night and good games.
Bye.
Bye. Here we go.
Love you, brother.
Love you too.